Ball was on Sean Elliott, his first of the day. Olajuwon fakes the drive, puts up the jumper.
And install at the offensive end.
Elliott can create. He and Robinson and Avery Johnson are the creators out there.
Drexler hits the jumper.
Are we watching the same game? And we might not be watching the same game. We'll see how Dennis Rodman does, particularly in
And
the
there's a
rotation.
foul on Rodman. Go back to Clyde Drexler.
Clyde Drexler, so important, able to take Dennis Rodman. Rodman not the perimeter defender that he is on the inside. He does the little things that allow his teammates to get off. Here he will tangle up with Akeem Olajuwon and keep him out of a play. And while they're engaged, David Robinson can tap it back out for a reset.
There is Dennis Rodman, and while we have a... All right, Jim, coming up on 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. Robinson, Avery Johnson. As the shot clock wound down, Rodman with the offensive rebound. And the nice steal.
Ori and Drexler have been brilliant in the passing lanes of the defensive end.
Give and go, Rodman. Dennis Rodman converts. San Antonio 21.
I'd rather have Olajuwon shoot than Kenny Smith.
Shot clock at 5. Ori for 3.
Anthony gets one to go.
Finally, Person has not been a positive factor throughout these playoffs after one of his best regular season efforts in a while.
Rodman with the steal and called timeout. He did, a 20-second timeout. So Dennis Rodman swooping in with the steal, and before he landed out of bounds, got the timeout call.
Starting to make his presence felt, but too early in the game to waste a valuable timeout on a simple possession. San Antonio's game is very good defensively. They can always get it back. San Antonio, like Orlando.
Robinson. Rodman follows. Didn't fall. Olajuwon has it. And we're out of time. And Dennis Rodman furious about a whistle that didn't blow.
And Olajuwon felt he got bodied out on the play, and Rodman felt he got fouled. He goes to the ground in a heap, but he gets up. He's into this one.
The battle of the superstar centers continues. 26-22, San Antonio.
That'll confuse Akeem and slow him down a little bit.
Rodman with the putback. Dennis Rodman has 4 points today, and the Spurs lead it by 2.
Rebounds per game between them. Shaq and Horace Grant second.
Mario Elie, and the foul is on Rodman.
Elliott made up his mind. He's driving this ball to the rim, and David Robinson was there for the challenge. Rodman felt he got the ball early. Looked like a nice, clean block, but the whistle goes against the man of many colors.
That was a good block. Akeem Olajuwon.
Rodman down the lane. And Sean Elliott converts.
Continuing the story of the
Sean Elliott wide open and missed it, and Rodman out of 4 defenders there, and Rodman comes away with the offensive board.
Dennis Rodman just working magnificently, gives himself up, fights off 2 guys. One of those guys is as tough as they get, Akeem Olajuwon. What about a lucky bounce?
Side, Dennis Rodman, a little bit upset his last time down court. Walked over and whacked the camera, and there is the lens.
That's how he broke the lens. The frustration of having the call go against him. Looked like he did more than break the lens. That one might have to be thrown away. The rim is all dented and everything. Pick and roll that's really worn them out in the last 2 ball games. Del Negro has been able to do too much of that. Rodman misses, but gets the second one.
He gets 2 rebounds in the basket.
You know, there's still life for the Houston Rockets, but they got to be able to make the San Antonio Spurs a perimeter team. They cannot give up layups. Nobody got to Dennis Rodman. He goes
Bob Hill really wants Dennis Rodman to do is finish at the hoop. Such an unselfish player, always looking to pass. Finally lays it in.
They can finish the game with some sort of rhythm.
I think the biggest thing hobbling on Clyde Drexler is his pride and his ego.
Dennis Rodman puts up the three. And a timeout for Houston. We were talking with Dennis Rodman yesterday, and we asked him how many threes will he put up today. He pointed to Bob Hill and said, ask him.